In February, you wrote a piece headlined, "Trump's peace efforts should be a wake-up call for Dems," and that he's running circles around the left, you said. This is the man who, since that peace, Trita, has allowed Israel to violate the ceasefire, kill hundreds of Palestinian children, while he himself was bragging just the other day about bombing and killing hundreds of people in Yemen who may or may not have been Houthi fighters. Do you feel a little bit naive, a little bit foolish to have put that Trump's peace efforts? No. I went back and read it. I wonder how he feels now. That you thought he was anti-war or pro-peace. No, someone was like, come on, he wasn't.
The full piece, if you see what I wrote there, is talking about the fact that he went out there and he was making statements such as peace is the most important element of my legacy. Of course. What did the Dems say? What I was trying to point out in this piece is, and I say, undeservedly or not, he's taking the space of claiming that he's the peace candidate.
And he did that during the campaign, right?
Whereas he went to Michigan Kamala Harris goes around and says, hold on. I want the most lethal military force in the world. Don't use the word peace. I went back and looked, and the last time you actually had someone getting close to using that language was Obama saying, I don't want stupid words.
So the
point of that article is the Dems need to step up
space for him
and actually make sure that they're taking the space instead of leaving it empty for someone who may not at all deserve it, and particularly mindful of what you're saying. That's a strong case to be made, but the space was left empty by the Dems.
So I half agree with you. You're right. The space was left. We don't disagree on that. The criticism of Harris, totally legitimate. And he did go to Michigan, remember, before the election, said, I'm going to be the peace candidate. Liz Cheney wants to drag Muslims into wars. I'm going to be the anti-war guy. All lies. My problem is, you can say the Democrats left a space without ever accepting the idea that he's some kind of peace guy or anti-war guy. When you say Trump's peace efforts, that implies there's some good faith to it, that they're real. I mean, that ceasefire was fake from the get-go. It was just for the inauguration. He was never going to restrain Netanyahu. We're talking to each other on a day that Netanyahu has been welcomed to D.C. with a red carpet. So he kind of did fool a lot of people who thought, oh, maybe he'll be less hawkish than Harris and Biden.